Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Psychological Hunt. Have you ever noticed that you are dealing with narcissistic abuse and it's constantly confusing you what is really happening with you without you knowing? Narcissist personality is a disorder where the covert narcissist, manipulating you by not physically enforcing you but emotionally, where he creates a psychological environment for you, which leads to change your own behavior without any direct command to avoid the negative reactions. Narcissists always play with emotional conditioning. They rarely play on direct demand so that you will become your own controller. This confused you. Remember, this could happen to anyone. It could be a daughter, a wife, a friend, a colleague. Now let's look into it with the example of your family behavior. For example, when a child wants to take decisions about their study choice of their own choice, but your parents disagree with you by saying that we are paying fee for you. We know better than you. If anything's wrong happen, we will not responsible. They will always be questioning your choice and makes you believe by saying a phrase that they care about you and they are worried about your future. Apparently, it looks like empathy, but actually it leaves a question mark on your own judgment. Such type of people always use the strategy of care bombing. Narcissist parents always condition you so you can follow their instructions without saying a direct no to you. They jump on the consequences. Initially, narcissist makes you believe that he is a good person by giving compliments, attention, and love, and then later, they controlled you by making you to believe that you are the problem. Narcissistic personality wants a control and admiration. They give you pain and confusion that feed them. Psychologist says it's a personality disorder, where the person is not just being selfish, but actually it's a pattern of behavior. Narcissist always creates the consequences so painful in such a way that you stop voluntarily. They punish you with the silent treatment and play as victim, and in result, you stop socializing, meeting people, and change your lifestyle. Narcissist always lacks empathy. For example, if you are hurt, then they don't feel about your sadness. They care how your feelings hurt them. They often need a constant ego satisfaction, constant praise and admiration from you. They always want entitlement. They believe that they're special and deserve everything first before everyone else needs. The disorder of the narcissistic personality is that they fears the most when you ignore or criticize them, and then they lose control or get panic. Narcissistic personality always gaslights you. They always leave a question mark on your memory. For example, if person blames you or yelled on you someday, and then the next day, or even after a few days, they will deny by saying you are a liar, you are crazy, and then you questioned your own memory. Narcissists slowly separate you from the people to whom you loved by saying the things like, they are not good people, their family hates me, or you people are not giving me a time, and soon, when you get isolated and convinced, they get more nicer to you. This makes you control. They are nice one day with you and become harsh at the next day. Sometimes they turn into silence and give you a silent treatment. The situation becomes unpredictable for you, and then you ask from yourself, am I a problem? Feel sorry to them. Your brain stops relaxing. Even you are not the one who create the problem. This continues and you hope that things will be better one day. This is called an intermittent reinforcement. You always anxious. Living with narcissistic personality is a complete damage to your capabilities, self-esteem, and trust. That's why living with the narcissistic personality is always difficult, and you want to leave them, but you become addicted because your brain releases dopamine in toxic relations. It's not your weakness, but this how your brain's supposed to respond. They always bring a second person into the situation to let you down and prove yourself wrong by comparing you with another, which is called a triangulation. They always make you believe by big promises for future that good will happen soon, but never keep them, which is called future faking. They also may say to you that you are too sensitive. Watch for the cycle. They love bomb, then they criticize, then they're nice again. Once you see the cycle, you can't unsee it. You're not responsible for their anger. It's not your fault. So stop taking the responsibility of any flame or any anger. You can only take care by setting boundaries, but cannot fix it. Healing takes time, but when you set boundaries and realize to get out of it, this makes you stronger. If someone is trying to manipulate you, then cut of those people who harms you or to reduce people who emotionally triggers you. It doesn't mean that you are selfish. It's all about protecting yourself from harm. When you start protecting yourself, you then heal, and it is actually a process. As you heal, you rediscover yourself. Do not ignore to question yourself before healing. Do not ignore your gut and red flags. For example, do they isolate you from others? Do they confuse you about your own identity? Do they praise you before blaming and then repeat it? Or are they blaming you for every problem? Remember, if you choose yourself and see the pattern, then you are the most powerful than you think. So choose yourself to feel free. If you are in these situations, then you deserve help. It's not your fault. Do not feel guilty at all and do not blame yourself. Talk to someone you trust. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if this helped you. You're not alone.